Hello, I'm David Ledbetter. Here we are on the putting green at the Ledbetter Golf Academy at the Evian Resort Golf Club. You can stay here, practice here, learn to play great golf, and I'd like to introduce you to Jean-Philippe Serres, and we're going to show you a few shots on this short course, beautiful 3 par 3s and a par 4, where you can learn to really get your game in good shape, so you won't regret it. So here we are on the first hole, a pretty short par 3, uphill, a little tricky where the pin is positioned. You cannot see the bottom of the flag. We have about 105 meters, and so we're going to talk about how you can play this hole here. So Jean-Philippe has got a 9-iron and a pitching wedge. What I'm going to suggest, he can hit a pitching wedge easily there, but a lot of times it's all about control. So for many golfers, it's much better taking an extra club, gripping down on the club, sort of maybe like this amount, and you'll have more control. Remember, irons are always about direction, not distance. So the danger is missing the ball to the right. So we want to sort of give ourselves some margin for error and aim a little further to the left. So we're really aiming for the middle of the green. So grip it down. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's fine. Perfect. That's it. Nice routine. You see how he gets behind the ball. What he's doing now is visualizing the shot before he hits it. Not too bad there, Jean-Philippe. A little bit left, but that's where you want to be. You'd rather be left than right. Forget about aiming at the flag, because if you just miss it just a little bit, you're going to go down that slope and almost impossible to get up and down. So if you miss it to the left, easy chip shot. So remember, think about strategy when you're on the tee. Think about where you want the ball to go, where you don't want the ball to go, and aim accordingly. So those 3/4 shots are really, really good for your irons. You'll be much more accurate and you'll shoot lower scores. Number 2 is a beautiful hole. We can see it's framed by Lake Geneva in the background. 151 meters, but it's downhill, severely downhill. So probably about a 2 club difference. So normally if Jean-Philippe was to hit, normally what, a 6-iron, you're going to be hitting an 8-iron now. So it's a lot of judgment, especially depending on how far down you're going. So the pin is right up the front, so we've got to make sure we take enough club to carry the water. Also, a lot of trouble on the right of the green. So forget the flag, try to hit it to the left side of the green here and let the slope take it for you, okay? Yeah. Right, so you've got plenty of club there, downhill, so go ahead and make a good swing here. Okay. All right. Well, that was a pretty good shot, and you've got a putt for a birdie. The third hole, a tricky, short, tempting par 4, only 300 meters long. So the thing is, naturally, most golfers will think, yes, short par 4, I take my driver, I can knock it next to the green or even on the green if you're a very long hitter, but you know, you need to use your brain. The problem on this hole, yes, if you hit a perfect shot, maybe you can make an easy birdie, but also it's very easy to make a 7 or an 8 on this hole. So you need to play this sensibly. The smart player will opt for this club. Get it in play. So important to get the ball on the fairway. The bunker out here is about 220 meters away. So by using a 5-iron, he's not going to get to the hole. It's a par 4. You're not meant to hit the green in 1. So hit a 5-iron down there for us now, Jean-Philippe. Okay, Jean-Philippe, good shot.
Thank you, David.
Driver is not necessary on every hole, so a 5-iron here is perfect and should make an easy par or even a birdie.
Of course.
The fourth hole, 110 meters. We can see the red tee markers back there. And Jean-Philippe, you left it perfectly just on the edge of the green. Now, the beauty with this sort of shot, you can play it many different ways. I mean, look, you could even putt it. If you have no confidence in your chipping, hey, putt. But learning to chip is very important. So the reason I like people to chip is because you chip it over this first bit of grass, and then when the ball hits the green, it reacts like a putt. So you could use anything, maybe a 7-iron, an 8-iron, a 9-iron, a wedge. Some people like to take one club and change and hit one harder or softer. Other people like to take clubs with more or less loft. So if you take a 7-iron, it's going to run quicker than say a 9-iron. You're using what, a 9-iron?
A 9-iron.
Okay, perfect. All right, good. Very important with chipping, you want to make sure your feet are very narrow. Okay, good. Yeah, a little bit more weight on your front foot. Hands forward slightly. Okay, here we go. There's a nice little chip shot. Perfect, look at that. Oh, it looks like you've been practicing, Jean-Philippe. That was very, very good. Now, he could have taken a wedge or a sand wedge and hit it a little harder. Remember, when you hit a little harder, you probably put a little bit more spin on the ball. These greens, they look fast, but they're not really that quick. But that was a perfect club there. Maybe if you hit an 8-iron, it would have been too far, but that was a perfect distance. So chipping is all about feel. So you come to the academy here, the Leadbetter Golf Academy, they'll teach you about how to develop feel for chipping. Good technique, good feel, and then if you do miss the green, okay, so you leave the ball just short of the green, it's a pretty easy par. I'm going to give him that putt. It's very easy. It's less than a meter, so he's not going to miss that one, are you?
Yeah.
No?
No.
That's a gimme, right?
Yeah.
So we've had a nice little trip around the 4 practice holes at the Leadbetter Golf Academy of the Evian Resort Golf Club. I hope you've learned something about strategy and how to think your way around a golf course. This is just a fabulous facility. If I was a young professional, I'd be spending hours out here because you can learn so much with all the different shots, learning all the different short game shots in a great environment. So come and join me here, come and see us, you won't regret it.